And she comes out with a song that sells 11 million copies.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this today. That's solid sales, physical copies.
Brick sales,
Tapes and things.
Bricks and mortar.
The amount of 1998, you weren't buying that digitally.
No.
So you had, imagine 11 million physical copies of this exist in the world.
I can't imagine 11 million of anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Anything.
Isn't that mental?
Like grains of sand. I don't think there's that many grains of sand in the world.
You could melt all the copies down and build
a couple of gaffs.
Whatever. You build
a boat.
You build what's it, life size? Fuck.
What you could do is you could melt them down and make 11 million good songs on CD.
You could.
And tape.
Yeah.
You could absolutely do that.
Same size.
Oh, yeah.
Surely it's just
loads of good songs.
Loads of good songs. This is, I don't like this song, but I have a bit of respect for it. I do have a bit of respect for it. This song is notable for the fact that it's the first purposely auto-tuned song that I know of anyway.
Yeah. I read that this was a mistake.
Well, what happened is, I don't know if it was a mistake or not, because they'll never admit whether it was a mistake or not, because the producer said they were playing around with the auto-tune software, or hardware probably in this case.
It was outboard at that stage, so I would have been...
What's the name of that? The first one, Antes, or Antes or something, the auto-tune, the main company that started this. Well, anyway, the idea of it's the first purposely tuned auto song, and our voice is altered by the pitch corrector, but it's done by setting it too fast for the audio to process properly. That's why it jumps so. So that's what this. Now, it could be easily a mistake that they went, oh, hang on, this sounds good.
Yeah.
So the producers were
what I read.
Yeah, the producers went, we'll show this to Cher. Well, we think this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
We'll show it to her. She's probably not going to go for it because she's known to be an incredible singer. She absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Warner said, absolutely not.
Really?
You can't put this out. And Cher went, but I am going to.
Yeah.
And I'm Cher. So it went out, and the rest is fucking history. This song is it just exploded.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? And this is in no way a disparaging comment. This is the gayest song of all time.
This made people gay listening to it.
I feel if I was going to come out, I feel like this would be a shield for a good,
play that.
Play that.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
You wouldn't even have to say you're gay.
Stick it on the gaff, right?
Yeah.
You go, everyone have a good time. Quick note, I'm gay.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, in the middle of dancing, what? I'm like, hang on, listen, Cher's playing. Come on. They're like, okay, fair enough.
We're all dancing. We're all friends here.
Good, yeah. Do you know, the funny thing about this is, right, that technique became something called the Cher effect. And not just like by name, by like word, like, it's not just referred to as that.
It was terminology
it's become
then.
actually a terminology in auto-tune manuals called the Cher effect. So if you want that, and also this is the basis of will.i.am's entire career. This
100%.
song is the basis of everything he got famous for.
Yeah.
So the auto-tune and the pop dance, putting your songs at 130 BPM. Yep. Technically this is a dance song, so it is pop though. I mean, pop is such
100% pop.
Pop is such an umbrella. This for me is the most basic fucking pop song.
It is. Yeah.
People still ask me for this, and I'm like, I couldn't play this. No. This is too far for me now.
Yeah, this is
far too far.
This is a bridge too far.
Even if I'm doing the cheesiest of pop nights, I'd be...
You could be doing a gay wedding and still wouldn't play it.
I'd do it like a gay wedding. No, I would. Actually, I'd sooner fucking do a gay wedding than do a rock wedding.
Yeah. At least they're a bit crack.
The musical knowledge of the gays is insane.
Yeah.
And also, one thing I love about the gays, they don't discard pop. They keep
it forever.
They keep it.
Put it in the back pocket for later.
And it's not worn like fashion and thrown away going, oh, that song's not cool anymore. They're like, that's a legacy song.
Exactly.
That's a legacy song.
A legacy song. Yeah.
And I love that about them. And also, Jesus Christ, they can dance, man. I know. You know what, man? You'll know every time Pride comes around, it's my favourite time to DJ. The floor is packed full of people that can dance. Not text dance.
Yeah.
Them phones are in the pocket. They're dancing.
Yeah, just dancing.
Moves, actual, I won't say choreographed, but go on, the gays.
But yeah, I remember the song coming out. I remember it being outrageously big. And I remember reading something about the auto-tune thing that they were messing around, like you said, they were messing around with this new piece of outboard hardware. And they were learning how to use it. I think I'm trying to remember if it was live or post.
Oh, post, I'd say.
I don't know whether it
would be, because she came back afterwards.
Would have went straight into tape, yeah, and it would have been through patch bay, yeah. So it would have been straight into tape recorded, and then they would have patch bayed in the actual outboard for the auto-tuner. So they would be messing with the knobs and fucking trying to figure it out, and they got this
the pitch correction speed. If you put that up too fast, it can't keep up.
Yeah.
But especially a song. Now I don't really know if a
could do
song
it
with,
now, I'd
with
say.
130. I think the song is 133 BPM. I think that would have an effect on it. Surely, if you're playing a song that's 102, like a reggae 102, anything from 98 to 100.
Well, they realistically
be
would have
reggae.
only been running her vocals through it. Which
No, of course. But what I'm saying is, I think this. Yeah, I know, but to keep with the beat of the song,
Yeah.
sometimes they are it does match to the beat of the song.
The way
like
we used to
reverb
do
and-
it, the
and,
way we used to do
echo
it
or
in the
delay.
recording studio was we had outboard ones and we had software ones as well. So you had like ones that were built into Logic or Cubase or Pro Tools or whatever. And then you had outboard ones as well. The outboard ones were the old-fashioned ones that they were kind of harder to use.
Yeah.
But the way we used to work it was you would find out what key the song is in.
Well, I can tell you right now that the key of this song is F sharp major,
there you go.
which is also a scale. Did you know? Go on.
So it would have been they'd feed in the song and they'd say, right, this song is in C. So you'd literally, and from a pull down list, you hit what fucking key you want to be in
yeah.
C. And the software was really intelligent and it would just
Yeah.
literally take care of it.
Yeah,
and
of
you could adjust like a compressor or a limiter or a gate. You could adjust the attack or the delay.
Yeah.
and
So
all
there's
this kind of-
the project I use, or the software I use is Logic, and it has pitch shifter or pitch
Yeah.
correction.
Yeah.
Pitch correction, you tell it what key. It knows what key it's in by listening to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But pitch shifter is one where you can manually do it by cents
Yeah.
and semitones and just touches. Yeah. But it's a phenomenal piece of gear.
Yeah.
And also, I should say this. Don't give horse shit about auto-tune. Everyone has auto-tune.
Every single thing you've ever heard that you bought on a CD that wasn't recorded by like the Rolling Stones in 1960 Splash.
Yeah.
Like anything from, let's call it 1990. Let's call it early 90s. From early 90s to now, whether that be the shittiest punk band in the world
Could be just a touch.
or a rockabilly band or a fucking, it doesn't matter, a metal band,
Yeah.
all of it is auto-tuned.
It might just be little touches of
That's
it with a
all.
wrong note.
It's a
because
safety net.
It's just, it smoothens the song out.
Yep.
Because if you leave those quivers of the voice in, it stands out and sounds weird.
And it's also because people, when you're in a
It's
recording
not
studio,
everything's auto-tune,
no,
but literally
99.999%. But one of the things I always remember from being in recording studios is that when you do hear something that fucking bothers you a little bit, whether it's a little wobble or whatever, or an in-breath or a click or something like that, and you listen to that song literally 1,000 times before it gets released, and it will bother you till the day you fucking die. And
It's
no one
worse
else will hear it.
It's worse for me.
Yeah.
I had this with the latest thing I recorded. There was a couple of things. There was, when some of the guitars finish riff and you can hear some slide, a little bit of slide.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need that gone.
Yeah.
I need the fact that this synth fades out too sharp. And I crucified the producer to the point where he's probably like, you're a fucking fool. But it was my first proper
Yeah.
released from a producer without producing it myself. I don't produce things very well because I'm not
Banging
trained.
it out at home.
And you're right. It will grind. You can't enjoy your own song when you hear that.
I remember reading about Megadeth when they were. I think it was Countdown to Extinction. I'm pretty sure it was Countdown to Extinction. There was a squeak in the kick drum pedal, and only they could hear it.
Yeah.
And they spent fucking tens of thousands of dollars trying to like get all these mastering engineers in and all because it was all done.
Yeah.
And they had to hire these people to come in with like these massive EQ banks.
Find that slither.
Just actually find that little frequency that.
Yeah. And hopefully it won't pull out anything else.
Exactly. And like they had these like fucking 256
Racks.
band EQs
full
and
racks.
just going through them one by one, trying to find the fucking the plane of existence that the squeak lives in.
12001, 12002.
Yeah. And they fucking done it as well. Fair play to them.
No, but you're right. If you hear that, so yeah, I should just say that before we move on to the next one. But by the way, who is your next one?
What did I do? My next one is jazz.
This is another one where I didn't know it and played it. Went that is
Yeah.
that is the one jazz song.
Yeah, exactly. Back to I'm less basic bitch about jazz than I am about blues.
Just quickly, if you don't know this song, it's the one that goes do 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 do.
Yeah.
It's the one.
So this is
that one. You know that one.
You know it.
This is as soon as I played it, I got 2 seconds in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one, yeah.
It's Take 5 with the Dave Brubeck Quartet.
It's great. Like.
It's a savage song. This first came out in 1959 on an album called Time Out, which surprisingly, how I found out about this album was when the chocolate bars by Cadbury Time Out, right? They used this song to advertise Time Out,
Nice.
right, on the TV. So they used Take 5 to advertise the Time Out bars. And I always remember the radio start playing it because they were like, this is a great song. We kind of forgot about this song.
Yeah.
And I remember them always saying, like, it's off the album, Time Out. And they're using it to advertise the bar fucking Time Out bars, but the song's called Take 5. So wouldn't they just call the chocolate bars Take 5? And it was like, it used to blow me mind. I was like, wouldn't they call the fucking chocolate bars Take 5 then?
Because it's like a lunchtime bar.
Yeah.
Or a little break time bar.
I don't know. They called it, I don't understand.
Well, it was already 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bars.
Yeah, exactly. 5, 4, 3,
They were
2,
incredible. Rice Krispie bars, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
With a layer of wafer and caramel in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
sweet Jesus.
this song was recorded by Dave Brubeck and his quartet, but it was written by Paul Desmond, who was a member of his quartet, but also done a load of other stuff.
Yeah.
But this is their shining example of kind of loungy jazz. I mean, you could go down the rabbit hole with jazz and pull out loads of random fucking Gillespie and Davis and whatever. You can go down that road, but that's where you start getting into complicated fucking stuff for jazz. If we're talking bog standard, here we go. Piano, double bass, fucking drums, whatever the fuck, maybe a horn section. It's fucking Take 5.
Do you know what this is, right? Remember video games would have a little tiny either radio station or a little BMG thing you'd click and it's slick jazz. Yeah. This would be the MIDI version is you'd hear.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, it's a great fucking
I'm not
song.
a big jazz fan, but it's fun.
It's just a great little song. It's well written. It's well recorded. Everything about it is fucking perfect. But yeah, listen, that's your basic bitch jazz song. Like I'm less basic bitch about jazz than I am about blues, but I'm not a jazz nut. Like I could name some people. Well, with blues, I run out after about 10 seconds. Who's your next one?
My last one actually is I picked acoustic singer-songwriter / possibly folk.
All right.
I feel like I didn't get the most basic bitch song, but I wanted to put this song in. It's Irish.
Right.
I wanted to get an Irish song in there as well. And the reason I picked it as a basic bitch song, it's kind of basic in terms of what Irish people consider to be. Let's say we're only picking Irish, so it's not Bob Dylan and it's not Simon & Garfunkel, which could have easily, like Bob Dylan really should have been in here as the bass one, but I picked Damien Rice, Blower's Daughter, from the 2001 album I'm not a fan of this album or him, but I don't mind this song, and I don't really mind him at all. I think this is another one of those brilliant albums I don't connect with, but I have an absolute respect for it, and I know that it's good for what it does. So it's Ron Seal, does exactly what it says in the tin, does it well. He was in Juniper, obviously, and I think he took like a sabbatical or something like that to write this or whatever like that in Italy. And he came back and he asked his cousin for help. His cousin, before I tell you who his cousin is, amazing, mind blown. His cousin sent it to a few producers saying, this is my cousin, and these songs are actually, I think they could really go somewhere. And all the producers were like, or all the record labels were like, no, our producers, no, record labels, no, absolutely no. So his cousin said, right, I'm going to come over to you and set you up a home recording. I'll set you up properly. Right. Now, his cousin, lots of experience in writing music, including 5 James Bond films.
What?
Because his cousin is David Arnold.
What?
David Arnold, that did the Bjork song, fucking Played It and all, 93, I think that came out.
That's his cousin.
David Arnold. So, nepotism didn't work.
Well.
So, he took a £500 loan from his dad and did it himself.
Really?
And I think that's kind of cool.
Very much.
I really do think that's kind of cool. Not saying he didn't try nepotism, I mean, you're going to give it a go.
You got fucking right, yeah.
Give that a go.
Fucking right.
And to be fair, this album is mega. It's huge across the world. Absolutely. It is one of the more newer quintessential singer-songwriter albums.
I'm shy at singer-songwriters. I don't. It's another avenue I never explored.
It's an avenue. Song. Yeah, it's you know what? It really takes something. I can't even put my finger on what would make me like it. Like me and you like White Ladder by David Gray. But
please forgive me.
Please forgive me. But we wouldn't listen to David Kay.
No.
We wouldn't listen to fucking
Mundy.
No. Let's get away from Irish from it. We wouldn't listen to, like, let's say, what's your man? What's that?
I'd say I'm out.
What's that lad's name?
If they don't,
James Blunt. That kind of crack.
If they're not sitting at the bar in Wheatlands right now, I don't really know who they are.
Yeah,
you know.
So this is
Ireland produced a fierce amount of singer-songwriters there
in a blast.
Yeah, for about 6 years.
So
shotguns worth of them.
Speaking of them, this album was dedicated or written in memory of Mick Christopher who did the Skylarkin thing. And actually, the album cover for O was very like Skylarkin. The Blower's Daughter, like you listen to that, that's a good song. It's just doesn't really do anything for me.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you, and I know that going for parties over the years around, I was going to a lot of